all know this familiar music.
We certainly do. Can only be one of a few people.
Can only be one person. Can I help you? You guys nicely. You know, please.
Wow, thank you. Thanks for shaking my hand, Chris Sterling. I appreciate that.
You could use his big boy words. You learn please when you're 2 years old.
He's a someone and you're a no one.
Oh, Revelation's on fire here today, huh?
Now, everyone knows I'm supposed to be facing Pat McIntosh here in this ring.
Pat McIntosh.
McIntosh, yeah.
Where is he?
Sadly, he had a bruised kidney and couldn't make it.
I was looking forward to that match.
Now I've heard them all.
But I got a phone call from the director of competition telling me I have a replacement.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, sit your ass back down right now. Now let me tell you something. The last time you gave us a replacement, there was nothing more than a joke and a slap in the face to devastation it. Now, if you ever competition again, I swear to God, I'm going to come after you. Before you leave. Well, I did get you a replacement, and it definitely will be a slap in the face. Really? Definitely.
Malcolm, apparently Bill Victor and Chris Sterling have something behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Apparently, Bill Victor's a real arse behind the scenes, as you well know. No surprise he's pissed people off.
Oh no!
How do you like that?
Oh no!
Competition.
I definitely think Chris Sterling's gonna get a slap in the face.
Have fun. There's some real competition for him. Get what he asked for. Goes on. I gave him what he asked for.
But do you really think JP Hansen's happy about this? He's having to pull double duty now.
JP Hansen is happy hurting people. He gets to hurt people.
Well, I
got what you asked for now,
competition. You want some competition? There you go. Have fun with that.
Oh, good one, Leonardo. 8 months pregnant you are.
Leonardo Chambers trying to tell Revelation that JP Hansen's already winded. Little do you know, JP Hansen can go for more than an hour and not be winded.
Does he forget that JP Hansen just had an Iron Man match? Alright, what do you mean he's winded? He just had an Iron Man match at the last show.
JP Hansen does not get winded very easily.
He is the RWA's only true Iron Man.
He's been double booked. He's been triple booked. Yeah. You know, this is one man that does not get winded.
Sterling has been crying to me for the last few days when we found out that Pat McIntosh was not going to be able to be here about getting real competition and nobody's of my caliber. Well, he just put his foot in his mouth. I went to Christian SG and I said, "Let me handle this, sir." He said, "Go ahead and handle it," and here it is.
And
now he's not ready. A minute ago he's crying for competition. Now he's not ready. It doesn't look like Hansen's winded to me. He's dancing around the ring having a good time.
I mean, little do you know, Bill Victor, this is one of one of the longest rivalries in RWA history. When Chris Sterling broke into the RWA with his former tag team partner, Mac Madness, they went up against, which was once the Power Trip, which was comprised of the Shooter J.P. Hansen and the Natural Truth T. Phoenix, as their special enforcer. This rivalry between Christopher Sterling and J.P. Hansen has been going on for the better part of 2 years now.
And not to take away from this match that's in progress, but we're going to see another great rivalry renewed later on when Kevin Cash steps in the ring with Tom Billington.
That's true as well. I don't have an issue with Chris Sterling. Chris Sterling is a great talent. I believe that. He's won a lot of titles here in the RWA. He's done a lot of things. What I don't like, however, is just his attitude of nobody's his caliber.
Well, he may have a point.
If he wants to keep yapping about who's his caliber, I'll make sure every match he has is hell.
Listen, everything about Chris Sterling is high class and high caliber. Let's even talk about his manager, Malcolm Swallower, a dear friend of mine. I'm Malcolm Swallower, sorry, let's talk about Leonardo Chambers, a dear friend of mine. At one point, he has managed every single title holder in the RWA, even the defunct champions. He has had a protege that has held every single championship.
I don't take anything away from Leonardo Chambers either.
Certainly a much wiser, experienced manager than that miserable Mr. Dukes that's come out.
The crowd getting on Chris Sterling right now. Let him know that he's only a one-move wonder.
Well, I'd have to say I do disagree with that. Chris Sterling does have quite an arsenal. But so does J.P. Hansen. Sterling trying to push him over, get the leg
trying
hooked.
to go for a back heel trip, and now he gets it.
And there's the
J.P. Hansen immediately into the bridge.
Now I'm sure you.
And look at Sterling just laying on top of him. What a great move! He's trying to throw all that weight down on him, and that's only two.
Only two. Now, I'm sure you gentlemen would agree that Chris Sterling and J.P. Hansen are both what we would call students of the game. They live and breathe the art of wrestling.
They are both great
J.P.
textbook
Hansen got a variation of an armbar locked in on Christopher Sterling.
No, I will agree with you. Hansen and Sterling are both great textbook wrestlers. Chris Sterling has shown his wrestling ability, but he's also shown that he's a pompous ass. And now,
going back a few minutes ago.
Mr. Dukes, you don't know what you're doing.
Going back a few minutes ago, fellas, how about the strength of the neck of J.P. Hansen to support the much heavier Christopher Sterling? That is supreme neck strength right there.
Wow, the crowd just shouting Hansen wrestles better.
It's like a conductor here.
Sterling definitely not liking that one.
Orchestra.
Here we go. Now Sterling throwing the forearms on the Hansen. Gets him in the corner. Another forearm right across the chest. Oh, an open-handed chop. And, Hansen didn't even respond to that one. It goes right at him with the forearms to the chin. Oh, spin around into the chop. Oh, we know how hard Hansen's chops are. Now the
huge knee to the back.
Certainly are stinging and
stretching them.
So we're gonna know what you call this somewhat of a variation of a dragon sleeper, perhaps not. I don't know. The way it's applied. Chris Sterling's got the rope, so whatever it is, better be broken. And taking a breather. You're right.
Yeah. But I remind you, folks, only here in the RWA are you going to see J.P. Hansen.
Hey, you wanted stiff competition, buddy. You got it.
Sterling just saying that maneuver should be
Sterling
illegal.
Definitely not liking this competition here. I thought this is what he lived for. I guess not.
Well, you really need to start asking people before you do things like this, Bill Victor.
I don't have to ask. That's the beauty of the job. I can make matches.
Oh. You call Chris Sterling
I
a
can
pompous
start
ass.
making
I'm sitting next to
stipulations
one.
for your match with Jack Connor if you want to.
Don't you dare.
Maybe I'll make it a bra and panties match. Wouldn't that be a great match? Jack Connor versus Malcolm Swallower, bra and panties match.
To be honest with you, Bill, I don't want to see Connor in bra and panties.
Well, you want to see Swallower in bra and panties?
I would rather see neither of them in bra and panties, to be honest with you. If we're going to have a bra and panties match, why don't you let me pick the two contestants?
That's neither here nor
out
there.
some Miss Lynn in that one.
Chris Sterling going to work on the shooter.
Are managers able to compete in this bra and panties match?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe just pick some random fans and have them get involved.
Why don't we go with Kelly Strong and Alyssa Wish? Now that would be a nice bra and panties match.
Or perhaps one with Mike Brissett.
Now look at Chris Sterling. He's putting all the weight down on Hansen. Now the clubbing forearms to the side of the head. Going for the cover, smartly hooking the leg. You need to hook the leg against a guy like Hansen, that's for sure.
And look at this young man, Tomahawk, with his camcorder there. Who does he know to get access to these matches up close like this? He's probably filming it so we go home and beat off after.
Now Sterling with another forearm right across the chest. Rolling him up again, hook his leg. Only two again.
Fall.
Well, Sterling's smart enough to know you've got to hook the leg every time against J.P. Hansen. You can't have a sloppy cover.
He's looking pretty weak. He's looking like Corvus.
I think that Sterling shouldn't underestimate him. Oh, what a move. Wow, did he just cry, give me your approval? Wow.
Very cocky cover.
Very cocky. He's got to know better than that. He's got to know better than that. There he goes, leaning into him on the ropes, choking him. And now,
stay back.
And you see Mr. Dukes chasing away Leonardo
You better stay
Chambers.
back. You better stay over there.
He's interfering.
Leonardo Chambers will give him a left
goes for the
right,
cover again, only
teeth.
two.
Teeth aren't even real, I bet. He's invading his space. He's invading his space, Leonardo.
Personal space.
Get a restraining order.
Oh, what's Sterling setting him up for? Tried to get him up. Hansen with the reversal.
Back body drop.
Oh! Right across the face of Sterling. He might be out here. Kicks out.
Of course
about
he does.
2.5.
That's Chris Sterling. J.P. Hansen never actually killed anyone.
Drives
like
Christopher Sterling into the corner.
Oh, and there's the knee to the chest. Hansen starting to gather himself and take control of this match, and that's a dangerous thing for Chris Sterling.
Oh,
right to the eyes.
Thumb to the eyes.
Come on.
Crafty veteran maneuver right there.
That just runs him into the corner.
All right. I love this game.
Christopher Sterling,
I love this game.
Familiar game. Name that suplex he likes to play. There he goes for the gut wrench.
Gut wrench suplex.
Was that called the sloppy suplex? Only two again.
That was more of like a gut wrench suplex. What it looked like to me.
Chris, Northern Lights.
There he goes. He's going to hook him. Looks like he's going for the fisherman's. Hansen blocking. Knee right to the chest.
Should have gone for the Northern Lights.
High knee lift.
High knee.
Did
Sterling
Moshe
might be
check
out
his,
here.
did
I don't
Moshe
see
check
any
his knee
movement.
pads? Did Moshe check Hansen's knee pads? They might be loaded. Look at the way Chris Sterling
Hansen
went
back
down
in the
like
corner.
that.
Big elbow. Hansen now hooking the leg, and that's a mistake in itself, too. Both these guys are guys you got to hook the leg against. You got to get a proper cover. Oh, look at the headbutts. Now he's just stretching him.
Sterling, great ring presence, found the ropes. Hansen has to break the hold.
Now, Sterling stirring.
Watch out.
People chant, telling Hansen they want to see a T-bone. He's got him locked up for it.
Yeah, he can't get him up. He can't get him up. Oh, and Enziguri.
Enziguri delivered
By
by
a man the
Christopher
size
Sterling.
of Sterling. That's
Hansen could be
impressive.
out right here.
That's impressive.
Now, Hansen, I don't know if he's out, but he's definitely not moving. Now you can see Sterling favoring the shoulder. Obviously, the effects of the submission moves have been put on him here.
Mr. Dukes is an idiot. Sunset flip.
Holds him up. Only one.
The count of one?
Hansen. Out of
Flying
nowhere.
high knee
Up,
delivered.
Delivers the knee.
What is in those pads? I want to know because that's the second time he's been hit square in the face with the knee.
That's one of the things you always need to watch with Hansen. He's like a Muay Thai fighter. Those knees come out of
Moshe
everywhere.
giving the count. He's up to 6. He's a 7 count. We're up to 8. Hansen's getting up though. 9 count. And no, he's saying Hansen's up before 10.
Did you see Mr. Duke just
And
dancing like
look
a
at the
window
look on
licker?
Hansen's face. Oh, what a counter by Chris Sterling.
Hansen's head might have been down. Chris Sterling might have hit the crack shot as he
That's
was
what it
coming
looked
in.
like. It looked like he hit the crack shot out of nowhere.
Turning him over.
He goes for the cover, but Hansen's foot's under the there, and then Hansen gets the foot up on the rope. Great ring presence by the veteran. And now Sterling trying to lock it in. Only 2 again. Hansen got just enough rest to be able to kick out of that one.
Sterling's gonna go in for the kill, finish him off. Come on, Rev.
And now Sterling backing up into the corner. Hansen gets out of the way. Big forearm again. Comes off the rope. There's another forearm. Just clubbing. And there, Sterling locking in what he calls the breathtaking choke.
There it is.
But a BTC's locked in, but Hansen wisely trying to use it to pin Sterling.
I think he'll pass out before he gets that accomplished. It's gotta be over.
Hansen trying to get to his feet to get out of it. Hansen gets over to the rope. But Sterling won't let go of the hold. And again, only 2. But Hansen almost got him there. And now look. Hansen. Oh, it. And that's it. Hansen got the 3 count. So there's your competition.
And because Christopher Sterling does not want to move his submission hold, he forces himself to get pinned.
I've got to give JP Hansen credit. That came out of nowhere.
JP Hansen pulled it out against Chris Sterling's best move, that breathtaking choke. He counted it.
What a great counter.
Flipped over the top into the bridge and just held it on there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we have great wrestling here in RWA. Matches like this.
Only here in RWA are you going to see competition this good. And Leonardo Chambers is living.
Nevertheless, a hard-earned victory by JP Hansen.
And Sterling definitely not liking this one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he wanted stiffer competition. He got some of those
that for competition, Sterling?
You're still a champion.
How's that for competition?
Bye-bye.